Hi ladies, my name is Ruthie Smith and I am an independent consultant with Jamberry Nails, which is the best because I actually get paid to have pretty nails. So today I really want to show you how to apply your jams quickly, easily, with even a few tips and tricks thrown in. I like to do mine with the tools you can find in your Jamberry application kit, but if this is your first time, you probably have a lot of what you need in your beauty stash already. I'm going to start out by buffing my nail. And this just kind of gives a nice, clean, smooth palette. The second step, which is very important, I don't want you to miss alcohol wipe. This will remove any extra oils, lotions, or even dust from buffing your nail from your nail that you don't want to have under there. It's really important before you get started to make sure you've sized the jam to the nail. I know that this one fits the ring finger that I'm going to do today because it does leave a narrow gap on either side. The nail wraps are designed specifically to adhere to nail only, so I don't want it touching any of the skin. So as you can see, I've just folded it over quickly and I will awkwardly cut it in half. Now I'm going to make sure my mini heater is heating up. I like to use the Jamberry mini heater. If you do want to use a blow dryer as your heat source, that's okay. But for this step, I would recommend using tweezers so that your jam doesn't go flying across the room. Personal experience. So I'm just going to activate the heat here. 1, 2, 3. That should give me enough heat to get it started. I'm going to focus for just a moment on getting the initial application on here. I want to make sure to avoid the cuticle, which is fine because I've already pushed my cuticle back when I did my nail prep. So I'm going to begin here. My next step is to take this and press, starting at the cuticle and pressing upward, then down and out. I'm going to give some good pressure with my finger to start out with. And you're looking at Atlantis and Shake Your Tail Feather today. I like to cut a rough edge off of the end here, just so I don't have it, to play with. And I like to choose a specific spot where I'm going to put all my extras when I do this. So one step right now is what I call the pull and stretch method. And you could even do this before you cut that extra off. Because you're asking a flat wrap to adhere to a round nail, you just want to do a nice pull and stretch to make sure that you are getting any puckers out, any bubbles that you might be finding at this stage. Next, I like to use the oh so helpful baggie trick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a normal regular baggie from my kitchen. I'm going to wrap it around my finger, making sure that even at the edge it's wrapped down. And I'm going to give this some more heat. The baggie actually creates kind of a trap for your heat and allows for you to get an even heat. And because the bag is pulled tautly, it also adds to that pressure. Because our Jamberry wraps are specifically designed to respond to heat and pressure. And that baggie trick is something that you can use if anything, you break a nail, life happens, or you do end up seeing a pucker on day 3 to 7. You might want to use the baggie trick again. It doesn't always happen, but just in case. So this Jamacure that I'm doing today is specifically for a Jamberry party that I am doing tonight with a friend. And if you haven't been to a Jamberry party, ask your consultant. I know she would love to help you out with that and have a blast. They are my favorite part of Jamberry. So now, normally I would recommend that you do both hands and allow your wraps to cool before completing this last step. But to keep your video short, I'm going to do what we call a flash cool with an ice pack. Because it's heat and pressure activated, we want to make sure there's no heat left. So at this point, you can use clippers for this, but today I'll use my Jamberry file. You're going to use a 90-degree downward angle And this is going to create kind of a cliff that creates a scissor for you. And as I do that, you'll begin to see it just kind of be cut off. And it is almost done here. And I really encourage you, I know your Jamberry consultant would love to see a picture of your finished product, so make sure she gets that. Alrighty, so it's done. It's beautiful. If you don't already have a Jamberry consultant, I would love to help you out. Head over to my Facebook page, facebook.com/jamandjive, and I'm going to be jamming and jiving this tonight. Bye, ladies.